Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm really happy you're here today because you want to speak English better. We're going to talk about something that happens to everyone who learns English, so you're in the right place. Do you ever dream of speaking English super well? Like you can talk easily with friends from all over the world? You can watch all your favorite shows without needing subtitles? You can travel anywhere and feel confident talking to people? Yeah, that's what we all want, right? But then, boom! The moment comes, you want to say something, and it's like you hit a wall. You understand what people are saying. You know the words, maybe even perfectly. But your mouth? Nope. Your head feels suddenly empty. Your heart starts beating super fast. Ugh, that feeling is the worst, isn't it? Trust me, I know exactly how that feels. So many of us on this English learning road have been there, just staring and not knowing what to say, even though we want to speak so badly. And listen closely, because this is a big thing. You are not the only one. And guess what? Here's a little secret that might surprise you a lot. It's not your fault. So, what's the problem? Why does this happen to so many of us? Let's figure this out together and learn how to speak freely. Now, let's talk more about why speaking English can feel so hard. You might think, maybe I'm just not good at languages. But listen, that's not true. You are not bad at English. The real problem for many people is how they learn English. Think about school. What did you do most? Maybe you studied grammar a lot. You learned many rules. You read books. You tried to remember long lists of words. These things are important. They help you understand English. But speaking is different. Speaking is not just about rules in your head. Speaking is like riding a bike. Can you learn to ride a bike by only reading a book about it? No, you need to get on the bike. You need to try to balance. You will fall maybe, but you keep trying. Slowly, you learn to ride. Speaking English is the same. It is about practice. It is about feeling okay to make mistakes. It is about trying to say the words, even if they don't sound perfect. Let me ask you something. Think about a baby. How does a baby learn to talk? Does the baby sit down with a grammar book? No. The baby listens to the sounds around them. They hear their mother and father speak. They try to copy those sounds. Their first words might not be clear. They make many mistakes. But everyone is happy they are trying. Slowly, slowly, the baby learns to speak. Why do adults forget this simple way of learning? We try to learn like we learn other school subjects. We focus on getting everything right. We are scared to make mistakes. But making mistakes is part of learning to speak. It's like falling off the bike. You get up and try again. Here is a big idea. You already know more English than you think. Yes, even if you only know a few words. Even if your grammar is not perfect, you can start to speak now. You don't need to wait until you know everything. Think about it. If you know the word hello, you can say hello to someone. That is speaking. If you know thank you, you can say thank you. That is also speaking. You don't need a perfect teacher all the time to start speaking. You don't need to sound exactly like a native speaker right now. These things will come with time and practice. What you need first. You need the right way to practice. You need to focus on speaking. You need to try to use the English you know. And you need something very important. You need courage. Yes, courage. Because here is another secret. You don't have to be perfect to speak English. You just have to try. Every small try helps you get better. It's like taking one small step, then another small step. Soon you will walk far. So, if you are waiting to feel completely ready to speak perfect English, you might wait a very long time. But if you start to speak today, even just one small sentence, everything can change for you. You will start to feel more confident. You will start to hear yourself speaking English. And that is a very good feeling. So, remember this important idea. You absolutely do not need to be perfect to start speaking English. The key is simply to make an effort, to try. Think of every attempt to speak, no matter how small it feels, as a significant step forward on your English journey. These small steps have a power that often goes underestimated. Picture a tiny seed. It looks so small, right? But if you plant it and give it water, it will grow into a big plant. Your English speaking is like that seed. Every small try, every small sentence you speak helps your confidence and your ability to grow. So, my advice to you is this. Do not wait to feel ready. That perfect moment when you think you know enough might never come. Instead, decide to speak today. Yes, right now. Even if it's just one simple sentence. Think about it. If you say hello to someone, that's speaking. If you ask, "How are you?" that's also speaking. These small actions might seem like nothing, but they are actually very important first steps. Because here's a wonderful thing. One small sentence today can change everything. It can give you a little bit of confidence. It can make you feel like, hey, I can do this. And that feeling will encourage you to try more. Now, let's think about a real situation. Imagine you are in a new place. Maybe you are traveling. Someone who only speaks English comes up to you. They look a little lost and say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" You understand what they are asking. You know some words to help them. Maybe you know the way to the place they want to go. But then, what happens? Maybe your mouth feels closed. Maybe your mind starts racing. You want to say something, but the words don't come out easily. You feel nervous. What do you often do in this situation? Maybe you just smile and nod. Maybe you point. Maybe you say a simple yes or no, and then the person leaves. After they leave, how do you feel? Maybe you feel a little bad. You think to yourself, "Oh, I knew some words. I could have helped them more. Why didn't I try to speak?" This happens to so many people, And it's usually not because they don't know any English, it's because they don't practice speaking the English they already know. Remember what we talked about? Reading English is good. Listening to English is good. Writing English helps too. But reading, listening, and writing alone are not enough for speaking. You need to actually use your voice. You need to try to form the words and sentences. If you never try to speak, even the English you understand will stay quiet inside your head. It won't come out when you need it. So, taking those small steps to speak, even when you feel a little nervous, is so important. All right, so we've talked about why speaking is so important and why you shouldn't wait for perfection. Now, let's get into the how. How can you actually practice speaking English, especially if you don't have someone to talk to all the time? The good news is there are many powerful ways you can practice on your own. Let's look at some of them. First, let's talk about talking to yourself. Yes, you heard that right. Have conversations with yourself in English. It might sound a little strange at first, but trust me, it really works. Think about what you're doing throughout the day. What are you seeing? What are you thinking? Try to say those things out loud in English. For example, look around your room. What do you see? I see a table. This is my phone. I have a cup of coffee. Simple words, simple sentences. No pressure to be perfect. You're just getting your mouth used to forming English words. Next, try describing your actions. As you go about your day, narrate what you're doing in English. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm cooking dinner. I'm walking to the bus stop. Every little action is an opportunity to practice speaking. It helps you connect the English words with real-life situations. Speak as you live, speak as you move. Now, here's a fantastic trick. Read out loud. Find something written in English, a short story, a news article, even subtitles from a movie you like, and read it aloud. Don't just read silently in your head. Use your voice. Why is this so helpful? Because when you read out loud, you are training your mouth muscles to make English sounds. You are practicing your pronunciation. You are also helping your brain connect the written words with how they sound when spoken. It's like a workout for your speaking. Try this. Read a sentence once at your normal pace, then read it again a little louder, then read it one more time with more feeling, like you are actually saying it to someone. You'll feel your mouth moving in new ways, and your voice will get stronger. Another incredibly valuable technique is to record yourself speaking. Yes, use your phone or computer to record yourself talking in English. You can talk about your day, describe a movie you watched, or even just read something aloud. Now, I know this might feel a little weird at first. Many people don't like the sound of their own voice, but trust me on this one. When you listen to your recording, you will start to hear things you didn't notice before. You might hear areas where your pronunciation could be clearer. You might notice that you say or a lot, and you can work on reducing that. Listening to your recordings is a fantastic way to track your progress. Over time, you will hear how much better you sound. It's a great confidence booster. All of these methods, talking to yourself, describing your actions, reading out loud, and recording yourself, are powerful tools you can use anytime, anywhere, even when you are completely alone. They help you build confidence, get comfortable with the sounds of English, and start to make speaking a more natural part of your learning journey. So, don't wait for a speaking partner. Start practicing with the best person you know, yourself. Now, let's talk about something really important, the idea of perfect English. Many learners think they need to sound like a native speaker or know every single grammar rule before they can even open their mouths. But I'm here to tell you a powerful truth. You do not need perfect English to speak. Think about it. Even native English speakers make mistakes. They sometimes use the wrong word, or their grammar isn't always 100% correct. The goal of speaking isn't to be flawless. The real goal is connection. It's about understanding each other and sharing your thoughts and ideas. So, ask yourself this: what is better? Saying nothing because you are afraid of making a mistake, or saying something simple and being understood? The answer is clear. Always choose to speak. A person who speaks with confidence, even with some mistakes, will always go further than someone who stays silent out of fear of imperfection. And what about your accent? Many learners worry a lot about their accent. They try to hide it or feel ashamed of it. But listen to this. Your accent is not a problem. Your accent is part of your unique story. It shows where you come from, who you are, and that you are bravely learning a new language. That's something to be proud of. Don't try to sound like someone you're not. Embrace your unique way of speaking. Many people around the world will admire your effort and courage in learning English, not in spite of your accent, but because of it. Remember, what people truly want is genuine connection, real words from your heart, and the sincere feelings you want to share. Think about famous people around the world. Many speak English with a clear accent from their home country, yet they communicate successfully and inspire millions. Their accent is part of their identity. So, be confident. Speak English with everything you have. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's a natural part of learning. Laugh at your errors and keep trying. The most important thing isn't how perfect you sound, but that you dare to speak and that you are connecting with the world around you. All right, are you ready to take the next step right now? Don't just keep watching this video. Don't just keep listening. Speak. Say one sentence in English out loud right now. It can be something simple. Try this: I am learning English. Or, I speak a little, but I am getting better. Say it again. Say it with a little bit of confidence. That one sentence is your first step towards greater fluency and confidence. You don't need to wait. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need permission. The key is to practice every single day. Speak out loud. Repeat what you've learned. Keep going. You are not alone on this journey. Many people are learning English just like you. So, don't give up. Keep speaking, keep trying, and you will reach your goals. If this video has helped you in any way, please give it a like. Share it with a friend who is also learning English. Let's grow together. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more simple and clear tips to help you on your English learning adventure. You can even watch this video again to practice along with me. The more you repeat, the more confident you will become. Thank you so much for watching, and more importantly, thank you for speaking. I'll see you in the next video. Keep practicing.